see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trackless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, welcome back, race fans. Tonight, the Pro American Late Model Series, Palms for Short, season number 6, round 2 of the season tonight. 5 flags presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Should be a good race. Of course, everybody out there probably watched last week's race in Iowa. That was an outstanding race. And, of course, we've got a pretty good turnout out here tonight again. 32 have entered the facility here at Five Flags, but only 28 will make the feature event. That has been changed from the 25. Now it is 28. So 4 drivers at least, as it sets right now, will be going home to get set for round 3. But we got to get through the heats, and of course the Consi. I do believe we'll probably have one tonight. But anywho, should be a good race indeed. We'll get right down into it here tonight with our pre-race analytics. Some wind out there at about 13 miles an hour with an air temp of 71, a track temp of 82. 175 laps, 87.5 miles. This track is a half-mile long, so it is fast from what I'm hearing. Of course, everybody in chat can see it as well. Loose, but real fast. So we'll see if everybody's able to hang on to it. Of course, tires, they get a total of 3, 2 behind the wall here tonight. 40% fuel with the pit road here at Five Flags at 35 miles an hour with a pace of 45 here tonight. Now, jumping down into the point standings here real quick for everybody. This is our first round of points coming into tonight. And, of course, you know, we'll have more as the season goes on. But with the win last week, Billy Snodgrass up at the top spot. Now, if he makes the feature event, he'll have to start. He'll get the EOL and go to the back. But he is in the top spot in the points tonight at 123. John Jr. in second at 120. And then a tie between Shane Colmeyer and Clay Bellamy at 117. Benny Hogan at 115 in fifth. Ryan Cole at 111 and 6. Gerard Lawrence at 7 at 108. Tied with Brett Meeks as well. So both of those gentlemen tied at 108. Mike Sukup in 9th at 105. Stephen Rex in 10th at 103. Tied with Kenny Tripp. Jeff Bayless in 12th at 99. Zach Hogan in 13th at 97. 14th, Riley Duncan at 96. Shane Haas 15th at 94. Tyler Davis in 16th at 89. Alec Carroll in 17th at 88. Cortland Herman in 18th at 87. Tyler Smith tied with Dwayne Worley for 19th at 84. And 21st, Michael LePay at 79 with Brandon Kiger in 22nd at 78. Thomas Mitchell in 23rd, 77. John Sr. in 24th at 75. J.J. McRae, 25th at 72. Luis Flowers, 26th at 70. Justin Phipps, 27th at 68. John Brancasio, 28th, 66. Art Hendren in 29th at 62. Actually tied with Trace Gaskins, it looks like. At 62 points. John Patrick in 31st at 60. Rich Murray in 32nd at 48, tied with Bailey Threat. So there is our points for the first round here. And I don't know if he's listening in Discord or not, but Billy Snodgrass out there in Discord's asking about a rule on that, going to the back ordeal. And well, they did it last year, and I would assume they're doing it again this year. That is a rule. So, but it looks like Brian, Braden, Sophie, Tyler, my brother, probably missing a few others out there. We're kind of just waiting on now the start of the heats. Of course, a big shout out to Stephen Rex out there doing the setups again this season for the Pro American Late Model Series. Of course, a big shout out to Matt for being the race control for these guys again. So it looks like 32 is what we're going to have in the lobby. So heat number 1 will be, well, as soon as it gets on here. All right, so heat number 1 is going to consist of Riley Duncan, John Brancasio, John Canizaro Sr., Shane Colmeyer, Zach Hogan, and Trace Gaskin. So 8 drivers will be in the feature events. The winner of a heat race number 1, of course, will set pole. Heat race number 2 will be second or outside pole. Heat 3 will be third. Heat 4 will be fourth. And then the Consi will set the rest of the field. Top 8 in the Consi will make the feature event. Of course, the top 5 in each heat will make it as well. Oh no, Braden, that's not good. Yeah, Braden, it's cold, that's for sure. All right, well, the pace car will go around twice. 2 laps under pacing. It looks like Riley Duncan is going to be our lead car here. In the 555, John is senior. Be right behind him. John Brancasio and Shane Kohlmeyer behind him. I don't watch hockey. The only time I watch hockey is, well, the only thing I like about hockey is the fights. Anyway, pace car is off and away. Green's already out. He racing number 1 underway here tonight. Of course, they do pick up points in the heat, so points are very important. And wow, Riley Duncan wasting no time, getting a good lead over the 555 of John Sr. Here comes Shane Kohlmeyer up to the back, as well as the 25 of Tyler Smith. Kenny Tripp, of course, we all know that Kenny. Oh, John Sr. going around. No yellow as he is off the racing surface. Single car, so no yellow, but that is going to send him back all the way to the 8th spot here. I only like the fights in hockey. I think every sport should allow. Oh no, Zach Hogan. He went around. No yellow as it's a single car, but there is the yellow right there, and I think that's going to be on Zach Hogan. Let's see what happened down into the corner. Ooh, right there it was. Let's go ahead and get a better look at this. Well, at first there was no yellow, and then there was a yellow. So let's see here. Did Zach start to get loose first? Could have been a little bit of net code there with him and Trace Gaskins, but right there definitely got Zach loose, and well after the fact, Trace ended up finishing him off and spun him right down into the wall. So, first yellow of the evening here for Heat 1. Yep, hey Tyler. Yeah, I watched the language, bud. If you would, please. Yeah, thank you. Lights are still on the pace car. We don't do interviews during the heats until we get to the end. We'll interview, of course, the pole sitter, second place, third place, fourth place of the heats, and then we don't interview anybody in the Consi, as well. There's just so many. There's too many. And then, of course, the top 3 at the end of the race. But lights are off of the pace car once again. Riley Duncan. Looks like the 25 of Tyler Smith. Kenny Tripp, Shane Kohlmeyer, John Brancasio, John Sr., and Zach Hogan. well as the 49 here of Trace Gaskins at the tail end, though, but he is not in first. There we go. Green's back out once again, and Riley got a good jump on Kitty, but Kitty really putting that pressure down on Riley here. Tyler falling back to about the third spot with Shane going to the inside. Side by side, Hogan and Brancasio right behind them. Single file up front, still neck and neck back here. Heat number 1, 10 laps to go. It's going to be 9 to go there at the stripe. Okay. Sounds good. Yep, just delete the message. Don't ban anybody. I don't care if just leave the banning to me. All right, 21 of you out there right now watching, but only 4 likes, folks. Hit the like button out here. Now we're just getting started here. They're got a ways to go. But Trace Gaskins, John Sr. trading spots. Right now, Zach Hogan in that final transfer spot in the Heat 1. Riley, Kitty, Shane, Tyler, Zach. Well, that would put, at the moment, John Brancasio, Trace Gaskins, John Sr. into the Consi event to try and get in, or last chance qualifier. 5 to go. Is Kenny Tripp going to try to make a move on Riley? Is Shane content with third? Tyler going to try to make his way back up toward the front? I think some of these guys, I think I would just be content with where I'm at least just get into the feature race. All right, 1 to go. We will not have a yellow on this one. This one is about done here. It looks like Riley gonna grab the pole out here tonight. Let's see here if we can find Mr. Riley Duncan. I think I found him. There he is right there. I have to throw him. Get him up in the booth here real quick. Riley, got a copy there, buddy? Riley.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, man, it's Bedlock. Congratulations on winning Heat 1, man. Gonna be on pole. How does it feel out there tonight?
It feels pretty good. I mean, at first it's definitely a little loose. I don't really like it at first, but once the tires get warm, it sticks pretty good. You can just rip the bottom. I'm liking it.
All right. So you think you have something for these guys here tonight?
I think so. We'll see though. See how I'm doing in the final few laps.
Alrighty. We'll let you get back to it, buddy. Enjoy the rest of the show out here tonight. Get ready for the feature, buddy. Good luck.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're getting back down there to his team. We're gonna go ahead and get down here on ready for heat race number 2 here tonight. That's gonna be Bailey Threat, Justin Phipps, Brett Meeks, Clay Bellamy, John Patrick, Billy Snodgrass, Wayne Worley, and Michael LePay, rounding out heat number 2. Pace car should dive off. And here we go, green out. Heat race number 2 underway here tonight. Clay Bellamy, Billy Snodgrass, Michael LePay, Bailey Threat, and Brett Meeks right now top 5, but we just got started, so Clay is gonna, looks like, take over the top spot here. Just make the feature event, Billy. That's all you got to do. Worry about, setting yourself up in the front. Just make the feature. That's all you got to do. It doesn't matter if you start up front. You're going to go to the back anyway. Oh, yellow. Brett Meeks. Uh-oh. Something happened to the 66. Find out what it was. Going on a chase view here. Well, oh, hello. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I just lost everything. Wow. Ah. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Oh, my computer's all acted up. All right, give me just a second. Trying to get everything back up. All right, so let's see here. Now we got it. All right, now we're cooking. Let's see here what happened. It looks like Brett might have got loose first, as the 61 was right there. Bailey Threat, and Brett got loose, and then Bailey comes right down. Bailey got loose as well, and unfortunately Brett's gonna get the rough end of the stick on that one. So yellow's out. Looks like Bailey has already parked it. I think I clicked the wrong button. All right. Can you still hear me? All right. Where's the Discord? There it is. All right, I think I got everything back up and running here. Think. All right. So, Clay Bellamy, Billy Snodgrass, Dwayne Worley, Michael LePay, John Patrick, Justin Phipps, Brett Meeks. Looks like Bailey has called it here in the heats. All right, so y'all can hear me. All right, so everything's running back up. Green flag back out. Here we go again, folks. All right, now everybody can hear me okay, so that's good. At least I didn't mess things up too bad. Clay, Billy, Michael, Dwayne, Sean. Right now, that is your transfers. Justin Phipps in the 46 is right on the back of the 17. Oh, somebody got up into the wall. That looked like possibly maybe the 93 of Michael LePay, but I think he's all right. Dwayne Worley's right behind him. Oh, somebody else into the wall. Doing a little 5 flag scrapage here tonight. Clay Bellamy, though, doing a really good job of keeping Billy at bay. But like I said, Billy just needs to make the feature. He doesn't really need to start anywhere in particular. Just get into the feature because he's going to end up going to the back anyway. That's per the rule. The winner of the previous race will have to go into that last position if they make the feature event. They have to make the feature first. Right now, I think Billy will do it. Ooh, like Justin tagging the wall. Brent is on pit road, so it looks like for sure Bailey and Brent will have to make it in or try to make it in the Consi. If Justin doesn't do something, Justin's gonna have to find his way get into the feature in the Consi. But go right there. Looks like Sean Patrick just trying to hit his marks here. A lot of single file, not really a whole lot going on right now. 3 laps to go, be 2 to go next time by. Like Clay Bellamy probably. Because anything can happen. Possibly win a heat race number 2 here. And there it is. White flag one more time around. And Clay is gonna win a heat race number 2 here tonight. I do not see him in Discord. But I did write his name down here. So Clay Bellamy is going to start in second. They are getting ready for heat number 3 here. We've got Gerard Lawrence, Jeffrey Bayless, Alec Carroll, Mike Sukup, Cortland Herman, John Jr., Benny Hogan, and Victor Castro Lopez. I think I said his name right. Let me see if maybe I can find Clay. Like I said, I don't think he is in Discord. So we won't be able to talk to. He's not in here, so all right, well. Tyler out there. Two pacing laps per the usual. Now this will set 3rd place. Whoever brings it home here. Remember, top 5 as always. Make it in. Do the feature. This will set 3rd. Pace car is down and away. Green's already out. Wow, that didn't take long. Gerard Lawrence already taking over the top spot. Alec Carl up there in 2nd. Coming around Cortland Herman. And here we go. 7. That is Benny Hogan. 22 of Jeffrey Bayless. The 1 or the 1X, John Jr. Clay is in Discord. Didn't see him. Where's he at? Oh, there he is right there. We can go ahead and get him up here real quick as they continue to trek around the track here. Clay, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, well, winning heat race number 2. I didn't see you down there in WFO, but maybe I wasn't paying too close attention. But winning heat race number 2, man, it's going to set you up there on the outside here tonight. How does it feel?
It feels great. Coming off last week, but fourth. Going this week, starting second. So I don't know if I'll take an EOL yet, but I know Billy's starting at the back, so I feel like he'll come through the field. And once we get in a rhythm here, I think we'll do pretty good.
All right. Well, got some confidence, and you're going to be starting off strong out here tonight. So do your thing out there. Just sit back, relax, and let's get through these heats in the Consi and get set for the feature, buddy. So just get back here, relax, and we'll see you here in a little bit, buddy. Awesome job.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. All right. He was down there in WFO. That's why I didn't see him, and his name is a lot smaller than the other ones. You got Billy the Kid and Jason Snodgrass, and then Clay's right in between them. So I didn't see he got squished by the Snodgrasses. All right, back down here. Whoa! Looks like John Jr. and Cortland Herman was going at it there for a second. Well, as we get back up here, got through the interview, we got Gerard Lawrence, Benny Hogan, Alec Carl, Cortland Herman, John Jr. Oh, the 70 sideways! That's Cortland. Yellow's out. And it looks like, oh, I don't think John Jr. touched him. 70 might have came in a little bit too hot from that angle. Let's go ahead and get a look at it here. Take a look at a chase view here. We'll be able to really tell. Yeah, maybe some net code played a factor in it, but John Jr. did not touch him at all. As they were coming into the corner, boy, the Cortland Herman just snapped loose, and sideways he goes. Of course, he kept it off the wall. Good job. Looks like he is going to come down pit road, though. Looks like Gerard is still our lead car here. Gerard, Benny, Alec, John Jr., Jeffrey, Mike, Victor. And we do know Cortland is on pit road. Yeah, big time net code, yeah. It could have been definitely some net code there. I would have to agree to that one. Either net code or took the air off of him, one of the two. I have seen that where it's no net code. It's just, taking the air off the other driver and, around they go. It doesn't really happen a whole lot on short tracks. Happens more on 1.5 and super speedways. But, I guess it could happen on a short track. I guess. But you don't see it a lot. But, yeah, I think that one was net code there. Y'all hear some howling? Just ignore it. That's my husky, Great Pyrenees dog. He likes to talk. So if y'all hear it in the background, just ignore it. He's in there talking right now, but he's not getting too loud. Here we go. Race car off to the safety of pit road, and green's already out. Gerard got a good start there. Benny onto the inside. Gerard dropping it right in front of Benny. Now he's a Husky Great Pyrenees mix. Sweet as can be, but ornery. Oh, boy, the 22, Jeffrey Bayless. I thought for a second he was going to tag the wall. Boy, him and Mike Sukup going at it right here, the 45. Man, side by side, here comes the 70 of Herman trying to get back up through here. And now Cortland sitting in the 6th spot. He's got to get around one of these drivers. Can he get a twofer? I think he's just worried about getting around one of them. All battling Jeffrey Bayless. Here's Mike Sukup's right, still right there. Jeffrey now onto the outside. This is the battle I'm worried about right now. Like Cortland still not able to do it yet. Here comes John Jr. as well. Now we've got 4 drivers right here battling, trying to get into the top 5. 3 wide and 5 flags. Boy. Still a good battle up ahead of John Jr. 2 laps to go, though. It'll be white flag here coming up. Right now, Cortland Herman sitting in the 5th spot. White flag in the air. One more time around here, though. A little late on the 1 to go. I think the battle's going to be right here, though. The battle is going to be right here for 5th. Who is it going to be? Cortland Herman will get in. Wow. Gerard Lawrence is going to win the heat race number 3. We'll go ahead and get Gerard up here. Now I got to find him. I am not used to their teams, so give me a second. All right, get him down here. Gerard, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, winning heat race number 3. Going to start up at the 3rd here. It looks like you guys were having a blast down there, man. Talk about it. How's it feel?
It feels good. I mean, you know, Rex did a great job with the setup as always, so should be a good night. Once the sun sets, we're going to have even more grip, go a little bit faster, and, you know, hopefully it's a good race.
Yeah, it looks like it is pretty loose right now, but does it tighten up throughout the run?
Yeah, it tightens up a little bit on entrance. I mean, if you take care of that right front, you'll have no problem doing a fuel run. But you know, other than that, it's good. It's a good setup.
Alrighty, we'll let you get to it, buddy. Just sit back, relax, wait, and get ready for the feature, buddy. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, well, that is Gerard Lawrence winning heat race number 3. We're going to go ahead and get down here to our final heat here tonight. Scott Negus, Mark Kaler, JM², Arthur Hendren, Brandon Kiger, Luis Flowers, Ryan Cole, Thomas Mitchell. We got Raleigh Duncan grabbing the pole out here tonight. Clay Bellamy going to start in 2nd. Gerard Lawrence 3rd. What we've got so far. All right. I am going to have to switch rooms again, it looks like, in Discord, so everything will work. There we go. Green out. Heat race number 4. And the final heat underway here tonight. 3 wide again back here. Well, that didn't last but a second. Oh, Ryan Cole diving it down to the bottom. We're also going to have a Consi tonight too, bub. So we'll have everything tonight. Still no internet? That mom's mad. Brandon Kiger, JM², that's 2nd and 3rd. Right now, Scott leading the way. Right here's the battle. The 08, or the 108, I should say. Mark Kaler. And the 26 of Luis Flowers. Uh-oh. Looks like the 108 tagging the wall there. Well, folks, we got 25 watching and 5 likes. No reason we can't hit 20 likes out here tonight. Got a good group in chat. Mom's asleep. She don't care. Has no care in the world. Yeah, she needs her sleep. Yeah, I know. He was really wanting to be here tonight. I can't believe they're working on it again. Like single file right now. So right now we got the top 5. We got Scott, Negus, Brandon Kiger, JM², Ryan Cole, Luis Flowers. That is our top 5 at the moment. Mark Kaler, Arthur Hendren, and Thomas Mitchell is rounding out the rest of the 8-car field. So right now, Thomas and Arthur, as well as Mark, got some work cut out for them. Mark trying to get back up there to Luis to battle it out for that final spot. As we see Brandon Kiger going to the inside of Scott Negus. Side by side for the lead here. 7 to go. It'll be 6 to go next time by. Got some laps. It looks like Brandon is going to edge him out at the line, but will the 55 try a little crossover? Nope, looks like he's going to stay to the outside. Still side by side. Boy, they've been side by side for several laps here. This is the quality of Palms. This is just what they do. Brandon holding on to it. 3 to go now. As it updates. Check on everybody else. It looks like Louis still holding on to the 5th spot. Mark is gaining some on Luis Flowers. We will definitely have to keep an eye on Mark Keeler. He's running out of time, though. Just coming up time by. White flag will be in the air. Side by side back here for second. White flag in the air. One more time around, folks. Looks like Brandon Kiger is going to hold on unless he makes a big boo-boo here. Oh, looks like Brandon Kiger is going to grab a heat number 4 here tonight. Congratulations to Brandon Kiger on a winning heat number 4. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, he's in here somewhere. There he is right there. Get him down here real quick. Brandon Kiger, got a copy, bud?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
Doing all right. Well, winning heat race at number 4. It's going to put you up in the 4th place spot here tonight for the feature. Getting ready for the B main, but man, talk about it. How does it feel out there for you? And man, what do you got to do?
Feels pretty good out there. Just a little free. Feels like a lot of marbles out. Gonna have a good track position here starting the race. Just maintain it and try to be there at the end of 175 laps.
All right. Well, it looks like you're up there with a teammate. So does that help on a track like USA Speedway?
I think it'll help us a little bit. We can get single file out and work together and see what we can do. But really, it's just going for it, man. You got teammates. You race them cleaner than others and respectful of others, and we're all out there to do the same thing.
All righty, we'll see what happens, man. Let's get through the B main, get ready, set for the feature, buddy. Good luck. Awesome job out there, and we'll see what happens, man. Good luck.
I appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
You too. All right, get him back down there to his team here, R&M Motorsports. That consists of Kiger, Keeler, and Duncan. All right, well, here we go. This is the B main. We do have John Brancasio, Justin Phipps, John Jr., Mark Keeler, Trace Gaskins, Brett Meeks, Jeffrey Bayless, Thomas Mitchell, John Sr., Bailey Threpp, Victor Castro Lopez, and Arthur Hendren. Top 8 will make the feature. It is a change from the from last week. They didn't implement it last week, but it is implemented tonight. 8 drivers, or 28 drivers instead of 25. 28 drivers will make the feature. Here we go. B main underway. Green's out. So the top 8 will make it. And of course, yeah, everybody else, 4 drivers will be going home. Cautions do not count in the B main. It looks like John Jr. not going to waste any time. Going to take over the top spot. Getting a little loose back here is the 555 of John Sr. And no, they're wrecking too. This ain't good. Victor Castro Lopez. And the 36. Looks like Thomas Mitchell, 68, got the rough end of that ordeal. I do not think there was any net code on that one. We'll definitely take a look, but I think somebody got into somebody on this one. Let's see here. Thomas Mitchell was on the outside. Yeah, it looks like, oh no, yeah, it looks like the 36 just come up just a little bit too much and it clipped 68 right there, just enough to spin him around. And the 68, man, gonna take a hard lick into the wall. Bounces back up though, and then right into Victor. So Victor is gonna take some damage on that one too. First yellow. All right, up front, let's see. Would be John Jr. as soon as I get up there to him. So the top 8 right now. Oh, so we're going to have 3 that is not going to make it because it looks like 1 did not start. We do not interview anybody from the Consi. Is just basically the last chance to get in. And if we took the time to interview everybody from the Consi to get in, would be here all night. So we're not going to do that. Go well on the 36 car. Yep, that is Pro American Racing TV. I would assume that would be Mr. Steven out there. Yeah, I figured it was. Here we go. Bring back out once again. Yeah, I need to get that Google Docs set up again, but you know, that unless there's somebody else that can do it, I don't want to put any more pressure on Matt than what pressure he's already under. That Google Docs really came in handy, but you know how that goes. Matt's got his hands full as it is, so I don't want him really doing anything else. We'll just go with the flow here. It looks like Thomas Mitchell right there in the 8th spot. But right there at the cutoff, looks like John Senior to the inside of the 68. We're trying to get around him. 37, Arthur Hendren right behind them. Back up to the front, though. Single files going on. The only side-by-side we really have, well, say that. Now we got Justin Phipps, Britt Meeks. That didn't last but a second. John Senior, though, did take over the 8th spot. Oh, you're not racing this season? You're back in the tower. Oh, well, I hate it that you're not racing, but I can understand why you're in the tower. I'd have to get with you on that Google Docs then, Steven. So we can go ahead and get that fired back up so I know who gets the yield well and who doesn't. That's just for the fans, really. Not really for me, but really for the fans. Of course, you do cause the yellow, you get a strike, and the strikes in the feature, they do carry over to the next race, so they do have to be careful. I do know quite a bit about what happens, but you know, I try to stay out of the nitty-gritty stuff. You know that. Right now, though, everybody sitting single file, sitting pretty for now. John Jr., Jeffrey Bayless, John Brancassio, Trace Gaskins, Brett Meeks, Justin Phipps, Mark Keeler, and John Senior at the moment. That's your top 8. Thomas Mitchell, Arthur Hendren trying to run down John Sr. as well as Victor. He's trying to get back up there. Okay, that'll work. Yep, I'll get with you in Discord at some point. I'll get a Google Doc sheet ready and share it with you, and we'll get it all squared away. I'll see if I can break it up into different races too. I'll have to figure out how to do all that, but we'll get it all worked out. That's no big deal at the moment. You're more than welcome to put it in chat, Steven, for the fans if you want to. That's cool too. Having to go, John Jr. Good lead over Bayless. Looks like, though, at the moment, it looks like John Jr. and Jeffrey Bayless is pretty good. Now, of course, you know, I say that with 6 to go. Anybody that makes a mistake definitely could hurt their chances. But right now, I think everybody is kind of minding their own P's and Q's here. Thomas Mitchell, Arthur Hendren, Victor Castro, though, they're going to have to get it in gear here with 5 to go. Right now, though, not looking promising. They've got to get back up to John Sr. and 4 to go. There's laps are running out. Three to go. It'll be 2 to go coming to the stripe. And at the moment, it looks like everybody's pretty content. Well, I'll say that. And John Sr. coming up on Keeler. You know, if I'm John Sr., if I'm Sr., I would not press the issue with the 108. I would just take the 8th spot and just stay right there. Because right now, there's not enough laps. Thomas Mitchell, I don't think, in them is going to be able to catch up. Just take the 8th spot, get into the feature event, and be done with it. It's just my take on it. That's what I would do. And here we go. Checkered flag. John Jr., Jeffrey Bayless, John Brancasio, Trace Gaskins, Justin Phipps, Brett Meeks, Mark Keeler, and John Canizaro Sr. Top 8 is going to make the feature event. Thomas Mitchell, Arthur Hendren, Victor, and Bailey, unfortunately, going to be sent home here tonight. Then we'll have to get ready for next week. I do have, I believe, the schedule somewhere. Yeah, I don't have it on here. Yeah, I need to put it on here. There it is. All right. Well, here's the schedule coming up for races. We'll go ahead and get that up here for everybody. We are on round number 2 here at Five Flags. IRP next week, then Southern National. And then the first race of the BMR, the big money races. They get an extra set of tires. And there'll be a Stafford February the 12th. Then Irwindale. Well, I don't know if I've got that track. Myrtle Beach, Dover. Oxford, the second big money race. Nashville Fairgrounds, Martinsville Lanier, Oswego, the Bull Ring, Kern County, and then finishing it out, the championship race, round 16, North Wilkesboro. Also a big money race, another extra set of tires there. So that is the schedule coming into tonight. One last flash of our point standings as well here. Here is our point standing coming into tonight too. Right. Oh, well, we come down to the final minute left here, and they're in the warm-up. A big shout-out to Steven and Matt up there in the tower. Of course, a big shout-out to Steven Rex for making the setups for them again this season. So, you know, just a big shout out to all the drivers as well that come out here and, you know, try to, you know, do what they can. Oh, you already got one. Okay. All right. Oh, he's already got one. Never mind. That'll work. We are going to be, we got that Google Docs sheet up here now. So we appreciate Matt and Steven, like I said. Now, they are just in the warm-up here. We've already did the national anthem. We do that ahead of time here for Palms. Due to the fact that, you know, they just jump right into it with the heat, so... Sophie out there. Yeah, I got you. I got you. That'll work. All right. Well, there's the warm-up. Here we go. We're going to get set here for the feature event. Checkered flag is out, so we'll let everything kind of settle down. We'll let iRacing do its little update countdown here, and then we'll get everybody on the official grid. Right, well, here we go. All right, with our grid here, Riley Duncan winning heat race number 1. Going to grab the pole with Clay Bellamy winning heat race number 2. Going to start in 2nd. Gerard Lawrence winning heat race number 3. Going to start 3rd. And Brandon Kiger, the final heat, going to start in 4th. Everybody's going to line up like this. Kenny Tripp in 5th. Now, I know Billy is in 6th. However, he will get the EOL and go back to the field. But for all intents and purposes, 6th here. Benny Hogan at 7th. Scott Negus at 8th. Shane Colmeyer 9th. And Michael LePay 10th. Alec Carroll in 11th. J.J. McRae in 12th. Tyler Smith 13th. Dwayne Worley 14th. Mike Sukup 15th. Ron Cool 16th. Zach Hogan 17th. Sean Patrick at 18th. Cortland Herman 19th. Louise Flowers 20th. John Jr. in 21st. Jeffrey Bayless 22nd. John Brancasio 23rd. Trace Gaskins 24th. Justin Phipps 25th. Brent Meeks 26th. Mark Keeler 27th. And John Sr. will round it out here in 28th. Billy's getting that EOL to the back now. The pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road here momentarily. And of course, we'll be underway here with the Pro American Late Model Series season number 6, round number 2 here at Five Flags. There goes the pace car, and there's the green. Here we go, folks. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here tonight at Five Flags. All right, 1 lap down. Now went to Riley Duncan, leading that lap. Ooh, something's going on, boy. We got drivers going everywhere. John Brancasio going all the way back to the 28 spot. Side by side all the way from, it looks like Kitty Tripp. Got Negus, Benny Hogan. Michael LePay. Uh-oh, first yellow, though, is going to come out, it looks like, right up here. Ooh, 3 wide, 46, 55, 99. Wow, that's not good. This was back here toward the back, too, so... Ooh, right there it was. I don't know. 55 bounced off the wall, maybe. See here if we can get a look at it from my angle, and then we'll tell you exactly what the. Oh my gosh. What the official call is. Man, I don't know what is going on with my computer, but every time I click off of it and go to another screen, it decides to go kaboop. It looks like John Sr. did pop the wall right there and then come right down into the 46 from that angle, and that does spin Justin Phipps. Looks like the 108 of Mark Keeler going to get a piece of the action too. We'll give you the official word here from the admins, but from that angle, it looks like we can already see where it's going to come from. All right. One yellow. First yellow. One yellow. First yellow. Yeah, I know, Brian, I know. Unfortunately, short track racing. All right, so it's a racing deal. See, this is why I don't make those calls, because, you know, why I'm not an admin. We let they call it a racing deal, no penalties and no waves. So just go with the flow there, and call it as we, and we just go with it. All right, here we go. Green back out once again. Here we go. Side by side, still yet again, boy. Man, Riley and Gerard, though. Like Clay, Kenny. Here comes Kenny to the inside. Yeah, unfortunately, I got to say it because, you know, if things do happen and the way they are stacked up like this, and they don't get any fast repairs either. So, wow, boys, we caught that live on MaxspeedTV. That was not good. We actually seen that. It looks like Dwayne Worley come flying up through here and right into the back. Yeah, right into the back of the 78. I mean, he come flying up through here. We're going to be able to kind of really see it here. Right there. I mean, literally right into the back of the 78. The 70. Going to get a piece of it. 25. Going to get a piece of it. The 4. They were still wrecking even behind them here. Man, that's going to take a lot of drivers. 60, 49, 66. 108 gets T-boned. Wow. All right. Well, we'll wait on the official word, but like I said, I don't get paid to be an admin. I just get paid to call a race. I know. I think everybody does. I'm not sure what's going on. Usually we don't have early cautions like this. I think maybe everybody's a little nervous. It's possible. And it can be a little nerve-wracking, to say the least. The lap number 7 was the yellow. Looks like the yellow, the pace car lights are still back on now. Making sure everybody gets caught back up to everybody else. Last week's winner, Billy Snodgrass, has already moved up into 12th. Well, it hasn't taken him long to get up toward the front. Sitting right now just outside of the top 10. But you can't rule out anybody at all. Looks like that'll be on the 5 of Dwayne Worley here. The 5 got the EOL, so he got sent back to the back, or is getting sent back to the back. Lights, car, pace car down and away, green back out. Here we go again. Back underway here tonight. Looks like Dwayne got a black flag. Probably, okay, it looks like it was cleared as he was going to the back and then the green came out, so I think it gave him a black flag, or that was the EOL, I'm not sure. But anywho, Riley Duncan, Gerard Lawrence, Benny Hogan, Kitty Tripp, Clay Bellamy, right now top 5, but Shane Colmeyer to the inside. Brandon Kiger right there in 7th. Billy Snodgrass, Tyler Smith, side by side. Billy on the bottom. They are right behind Alec Carl and Luis Flowers, who is also side by side. Brandon Kiger and Clay Bellamy still going at it. Somebody scraping the wall somewhere. Looks like John Senior down pit road. Okay. Right now, everybody. To just, I guess you could say, run down some laps. JJ McRae and Trace Gaskins unfortunately sitting on pit road right now. Look, possibly heavy damage. Yeah, man. And no fast repairs hurts, but it's just what they do. That's what they run. No fast repairs. It makes them, you know, go a little bit easier. And watching Brett Meeks here. He's right up ahead of John Canizaro Jr., who is a lap down, and Ryan Cole. Now, these two drivers is just one lap down, so they would get the waiver around, pending a caution. Kind of what they do over here, too. The first 3 drivers a lap down will get a waiver around. So right now, though, single file, just trying to run down some laps here. I did not get a fuel run. So all right, we'll see here if we can get an estimate on a fuel run here. 40%, half-mile track. File throughout. Guys, tearing it up right now. Maybe they got some kinks worked out. Maybe we'll go green from here on out, which is known to do. Zach Hogan. Right here in the 4. I know Zach's got some fans out there in chat. Justin Phipps right behind him. And Tyler Smith. So Zach trying to get around the 25. Looks like he'll do just that. Tyler's got some front end damage. Could be affecting him. Get a case view on this so we can turn the camera and kind of look on the 25. Yeah, a lot of front end damage. Man, that could be hurting him. That could be helping him too. Who knows? That car turned a little better. Benny Hogan in third. Gerard second. Riley, though, has led all the laps so far. Not really let anybody close enough to him to, you know, try to make any moves. Of course, they know it's a long race, so like Scott Negus, Alec Carl, Michael LePay right here together. That's 9th, 10th, and 11th. Oh, let's go cockpit here with Alec. Maybe some gyro. Do that right along here with him real quick. Alright, well, riding along here with Alec for a few laps. Lap 39 now. Everybody's still green. Looks like Tris Gaskins. 27 laps down, back out here on the track. JM², 26 laps down, back out here on the track. 4 laps down, Mark Keeler, as well as Dwayne Worley, 4 laps down. These guys are also back out here on the track as well. Glad to see them not giving up. It'll go. Like Billy Snodgrass over to the 7th spot, getting around Brandon Kiger. So, Billy the Kid. Moving on up. Yes, that is his nickname, by the way. Billy the Kid. Over to the 7th spot, making that pass on Brandon. Let's see here. Let's check on Riley. Riley still rolling here. Still trying to figure out the fuel here tonight. Does anybody know the fuel run? Guess we will find out when they make their pit stops, right? Looks like right now they've been out here roughly at about 43 laps, so that's when they start coming down pit road, then we'll know. Right now, though, a whole lot of single file. Shane Colemeyer coming up on Kenny Tripp. Kenny right behind Benny. Benny right behind Gerard. Going back in through the field a little bit further here. You got Kiger, Negus, Alec, Michael, Portland Herman, Sean Patrick, Britt Meeks, Luis Flowers, Jeffrey Bayless, Zach Hogan, Justin Phipps, Tyler Smith, John Brancasio, and Mike Zuka. Mike is the last driver on the lead lap at the present time. 97, though, of Riley Duncan is right behind him, our leaders. So, Mike just probably trying to hang on for dear life right now, not to go a lap down. Justin Phipps, and now coming around the 22 of Bayless. Riley still coming up on Stuka here. Yeah, our leader right there. Unfortunately, lap traffic can either hurt you or help you depending on the situation that you're in. Of course, 87.5 laps will be our halfway mark. Still have a little bit to go for that. And Billy's still up into 7th. Coming up on Clay Bellamy here. Shane Kenny still bumper to bumper from about the 7 on back here. Well, Gerard is right up ahead of them too, though. So got Gerard, Benny, Kitty, Shane, Clay, Billy trying to get up there. And Riley, of course, leading the way right now. Coming up on the 45 of Mike Suka. Let's see what Mike does. Mike, JJ. Oh, Suka got a little bit too far up. Got into the wall. Did let Riley around. 78 let Riley around. Somebody's blinking here. Don't know who that was. That did put Mike a lap down. Now, John Brancasio would be the next driver to go a lap down. Well, there's the leader right there, so not too far back either. All right, he just got around Mark Keeler, so Mark went another lap down. Lap number 54. Wow. Or lap number 55, I should say. Wow. And still yet, nobody down pit road. Well, Kenny Tripp sitting right now, Brian, in 4th. He was in 3rd. Yes, he was in 3rd on the restart. And then Benny got around him. So that put Kenny back into 4th. Shane in 5th. Now, a few of these drivers, though, I will tell you this. A few of them probably buying their time. They know that they're going to have to pit. They know they can't go to the end. You know, when do you come down? How long do you stay out? Do you take 2? Do you take 4 tires? You only get 2 sets behind the wall. So right now, these guys are on the set that they started with. No, you know they're feeling it. They are doing a very good job of hanging on to it. Oh, Muggle LePay might have scraped the wall there. Yeah, I think he might have some right side damage on that car. Well, if he does, it's minor. Yeah, we can see a little bit of scrapage going on. A little bit. But looks like for the most part pretty clean for the 93. Cortland Herman. It looks like Cortland's got some right side damage as well. Yeah. Oh, he's got some right sides, it looks like. Possibly even some left side damage, unless that's the way it's made. Don't think that's the way it's made. No, he's definitely got some damage too. Probably not affected him too bad though, it looks like. Right, well let's see. Seen some passing and some moving going on. Really nobody else nobody's down pit road. Everybody's still out. Lap 63 here. Man, see, this is what Palms is all about, folks. They'll have hiccups at the beginning, and then before you know it, we're already almost done with the race. This is one league that I would advise everybody to get in. Of course, better know how to race these cars 3 wide with the O2. of Colemeyer. Whoa! Colemeyer and Tripp almost riveted up there. The 33 of Clay Bellamy right there with them too. You better, for one, know how to drive and race these cars if you want to get out here and race with these guys. They don't put up with the nonsense. Like Tyler Smith getting passed up by John Brancasio. 97 coming around the 60, I believe that is, of Ryan Cole. Ryan gonna go another lap down. So Riley really not having a problem getting around these lap cars. Everybody being very respectful to our leaders for the most part. Now granted, we are still early, and if you've raced on iRacing or called races long enough, like I have, then you know that it's not always that case. Lap cars do tend to sometimes become a problem. But here, they really don't. Don't really see a whole lot of issues with lap cars here. A lot of these guys that are lap down, those they probably don't even have a chance. Just get the best finish they can. Not like Jeffrey Bayless. We'll pick on Jeffrey right now because, well, he's the last one on the lead lap. Sitting right here at 18th. Still on the lead lap. Now, he does not have to give up that spot to Riley Duncan if Riley wants to catch him. It is Riley's job to get around him. However, we do see a lot of drivers like what we have already seen. You know, these guys just kind of get out of the way. They know if a yellow comes out, they're going to get their lap back with the Palms wave around system that they have. So a lot of them just kind of let them go around. Braden out there saying, let's go leader. Well, right now it's our pole sitter, Riley Duncan. But we got some pit stops happening, though. Lap 72, Justin Phipps coming down. We do have some pit stops. The question is, how long can they go? Looks like Riley is coming down now. Well, here comes Riley. Here comes Clay. This is going to put him at about lap 74, 75-ish. Well, that's what we're going to do here is we're going to pull it at about 73 to 77 laps on fuel. We're seeing a lot of them start to come down now. Duncan, Clay, Luis is down pit road. Here comes Michael LePay. Scott Negus is down. Got drivers starting to come down pit road here for their first round of pit stops. Here comes Benny Hogan down. Gerard Lawrence has been out here now, 77. I said it at 73 to 77. We'll see how long they actually stay out. Lap 78 for Gerard Lawrence. He's not coming down. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. All right, so might go 74 to 78 then. 74, 77. Let's just keep it at that because we did have a few yellows there, so that did help. Kenny Tripp went ahead and stayed out the lead a lap, so he is going to come down now. That'll give the lead up to Alec Carroll. Or Alec Carl. I'm not exactly still yet how to pronounce his last name. But Alec did lead that lap. Been out here 69 laps. He could stay out a few more laps. Kenny is on pit road. So really our top, well, once everybody pits, we'll know who exactly needs to come down and who doesn't. It looks like Sean Patrick is down pit road, as well as Mike Sukup. Here comes Alec coming down pit road now. So Cortland Herman is going to stay out. Yeah, Brayden, you always pick the leader. All right, here comes Cortland. So Brett Meeks got to stay out. Brett, that's what I call him. Brett. Whatever. The number 66. There we go. Looks like he is staying out again. Here comes John Jr. Ooh, we got some more. Looks like, let's see here. John Jr.'s back down. Looks like Ryan Cole is down pit road. Jeffrey Bayless. All right. And Brent's still out there on the track. Unfortunately, he cannot get down to the bottom if he needs to come down pit road because he's got a whole lot of company around him right now. This is where it gets a little 4 wide. Oh, man. Oh, buddy, that was a quick 4 wide. Definitely 3 wide, but you could call that a 4 wide situation there. Oh, well, good run there, Steven. Solid run. Here we go. Oh, no, hang on to it, buddy. Oh, hang on to it. I think he did. Dwayne, not Daryl. I called him Daryl. Dwayne. Daryl Worley. I'm thinking of the country singer. Dwayne Worley. Good job of hanging on to it, man. Wow, that's what I say. Wow. Well, good run, Steven. Got you another top 10, man. Hey, them top 10s, man, you're really piling those on. You got, several top 5s, I believe, or a couple of top 5s as well. So, he got you on that one, bub. Ooh, lap 81 for Brent. Wow. 3 wide, Kitty trip on the bottom. Ooh, Kitty backed out of that one. I don't think he wants any part of it. A couple of drivers, though, starting to get their laps back here. Yeah, here comes Brent. Is now coming down pit road. 82 laps. Wow. Maybe we'll just set that to 75 to 85 laps. Good Lord Almighty. And the yellow comes out. Wow. Yeah, he does have right. What happened here, man? Oh no, Kitty Tripp was involved in this too. It put me on Clay Bellamy here. It looks like right here is where it's gonna happen, but ooh, looks like some net code there between Kenny Tripp and Luis Flowers. Oh, right there, it looks like some net code between the two of them. That kind of set the stage for everything after that. As Clay Bellamy was right behind Kenny and right into the back of the 12. So that is what we're seeing on that angle, and yeah, that kind of hurts. Man. Well, this is gonna kind of throw a rinky-dink into a few things here. Now, of course, we'll get the official word from the admins here in just a minute on that one, but that was a good solid run by these guys. We're waiting on the official word here though from the admins on that, to what they rule that as. Is what I have and what they have may be totally different, and of course I don't make the call either, so yeah, we're halfway done. 98 laps of 175, so yeah, we're coming up on lap 100 here in about 2 laps, so yeah, we're we're getting there. It's been a good race. Yeah, and Steven can unban himself. All he's got to do is log in under the MaxspeedTV YouTube account and just unban himself. Oh, man. Shane, Brandon, Clay, Cortland, Michael, Riley, Billy, Scott, Gerard, Sean Patrick. Those are the top 10 at the right now. Now, they did rule that net code, and the new rule states if there's net code, the 2 drivers involved will get the EOL. So the EOL will come to the 12. Or the net code. Okay, so the net code was on the 12. And the 12 will get the EOL. So the net code does go on to the person who caused it, and that was by Kenny Tripp. So that did put Kenny with the EOL here, so he had to go back. Here we go, though. Green back out once again. Shane Goldmeyer on the loud pedal. Whoa, all right. New tires. 3 wide on the track. Oh! 93 of Michael LePay almost went around, but it's all right. I don't know how in the world he kept that car straight. That's what driving is for. Does know how to drive it. Here comes Snodgrass again. Mr. Billy the Kid to the inside of the 93. Billy, of course, winning last week. Had to get the EOL tonight, but he is already working his way up to the front. We've got drivers into the wall somewhere. Now, he's not going to be out of the race. He just got the EOL. He's still on the lead lap, Brian. The wave around's on that last yellow, lap 88. The 822 and 46 got their wave arounds. That would be Alec, Jeffrey Bayless, 46 of Justin Phipps. He's got some work cut out for him, though. Like we've got drivers right up ahead of him, though. Right up ahead of Kenny. We're duking it out up here. I don't know exactly who they are. Let me see here if I can. Now, that would be Dwayne and Ryan Cole here. Dwayne is 9 laps down. Ryan Cole is just 4 laps down, so that's not really a battle for position at all. Hey, keeping it close to Shane. Brandon Kiger, and then right here behind them, Herman, Duncan, Michael LePay. Duncan has led 73 laps of the 110 that we have completed, taking lap 111 right there. Yeah, 28. Only 28 drivers make the feature, so that means if you have, say, 45. So the way it works is, Sophie, the way it works is, let's say you have 45 in the lobby. Of course, they do heats, and then they have a Consi if they need it, which if you have 45 drivers, you're definitely going to need it. So they have their heat races. Now, the heat races not only set the grid for pole, second, third, and fourth, but the top 5 in each heat make it automatically in. Now, and then it goes into the Consi, which is basically a last chance qualifier. So who's ever in that, the top 8, 28 drivers, they'll finalize it with 28 drivers. Top 8 will make the feature event, and then 28 start the race, the feature, and then the rest of them will go home and get ready for the next race. And that's just kind of, it's kind of the way dirt track is done, in a way. Yeah, only 28 make the feature. It was 25, but with the car counts that they've had, they they went ahead and upped it, and of course it was voted on too. They just didn't use it last week because they didn't realize that, you know, they had that many. So, well, it is in effect. Zach Hogan right there with John Jr., but John Jr. is a lap down. So if I'm Hogan, I'm not really fighting John Jr. much. I just let John Jr. go. Oh, yellow's out. Uh-oh, yellow's out. Wow. Did not see that coming. Cortland to Herman. Ooh, looks like Cortland might have got tagged. But we'll look at it. See here down into the corner, it looks like maybe Cortland, he scraped the wall too. We know Brandon Kiger did. And I think Cortland scraped the wall. And then right there was the contact with Riley. Oh, man. You know, that's going to hurt if it's on Riley. But, you know, keeping it real. Yep, Riley got into him. Right, the right front to the left rear. That spun Cortland. Cortland did hit the wall first, but I don't know if that was the cause. Right there, boy, the 97. Yeah, right front to the left rear. And then Michael LePay. Oh, man, he's going to try to dodge it, but not going to be able to do it. Scott Negus also going to get a piece of it. You know, he locks it down, but didn't lock it down enough. With the right end of the 70, Art Lawrence. I don't know how in the world John Jr. got through that, but he did, man. Oh, it looks like Mark Keeler also going to get a piece here. Or he might have just locked it down here. Yeah, he locked it down and slid right down. Okay, all right. Well, like I said, we'll wait the official word. Lap 121 here. Let's see here. That is going to be on the 97. So that is going to be on Riley Duncan. Riley will get the EOL on that one. 125 and 8 got their wave around. So John Jr., Tyler Smith, and the 8 of Alec all get a wave around here. Oh, John Jr., though, is still a lap down. Tyler Smith is on the lead lap. Right now, 13 drivers on the lead lap here. Lap 123 of 175. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Not a problem. You know, when I first took over Palms and started broadcasting for them, you know, I was a little confused because I'd never done, you know, heats and any of that. But, you know, after being with the guys for several seasons, you know, I've kind of grown real fond of it. Don't get me wrong, I was nervous as well because I didn't know what to expect, you know, because I've always heard, yeah, we race clean, we race good, hardly any yellows, and, well, I've been told that before, and then you get to doing it, and it's like, what? Well, I got to say, these guys, man, they keep it clean. And they really know how to keep it clean. So I'm glad to be a part of Palms calling these races because they put on a show every week. What? Hang on a minute. Alright, I had to step away real quick. I got the message, bub. So back underway here, lap 128. Shane Colemeyer up front, battle for second. Clay Bellamy, Gerard Lawrence. Get back into the swing of things here. Had to step outside real quick. Brett Meeks, Zach Hogan, Michael LePay, Billy up into fourth now. So picking them off one by one. Can Billy go back to back in the first two races of the season? Oh, lap 130. 45 more laps to figure it out here, folks. Thank you, everybody, again for tuning in here tonight. 19 of you still watching. We've got 8 likes. We should have about 20 likes out there here tonight, but you know, I'm not going to complain. I do appreciate everybody that has hit the like button out here tonight and everybody that has tuned in. We do appreciate it. Been some good racing, and we're not done, though. Michael LePay, Brett Meeks, Benny Hogan, and Zach Hogan. We got a battle of father and son back here. The 7 and the 4. I do believe Benny is the dad, if I'm not mistaken. Sophie can correct me if I'm wrong, because that's her group right there, is the 4 and the 7. So, like Brandon Kiger coming up and around, or to the inside of the 4 now. Zach Hogan. Zach going back into 9th. All right, Benny is the dad. All right. And you're with Zach. Talk to Zach every once in a while when I get a chance to. Talk to Benny, I don't know how many times. Right. Shane, Clay, Gerard, Billy, Brett, top 5. Michael, Benny Hogan, Brady Kiger, Jeffrey Bayless, Zach Hogan. That's your top 10. They good people. Like Tyler Smith and Sean Patrick duking it out back here for 12th. Still plenty of laps to go. Let's check our caution count number here. 4 cautions so far for 22 laps. 37 laps to go. It'll be 36 here momentarily. 7 lead changes. That is what we have gotten here so far. Great race here tonight. Great race. I would say good vibrations, but for some... Oh, yellow's out! See, as soon as I mention the caution count number, something happens. And, oh, it looks like Cortland. Oh, no. I think Cortland broke loose. Uh-oh. Let's see here, out of the corner, got on the loud pedal, and it snapped him, and then he gets hit by the 25. Cortland was already loose, and the 25 right there of Tyler Smith right into the 70. That put the 70 and the 25 both up there into the wall, and oh no, Mark Keeler gonna go into the inside wall. And here comes John Brancasio, tries to lock it down, but cannot do it, and goes right into the 70. Boy, the 70 of Cortland Herman was a punching bag on that one. Man. All right, well, like I said, we'll get the official word here from the admins, but another yellow is out. See, every time I start talking about yellows and stuff, a yellow comes out, so... Shane, Clay, Gerard, Billy, Brett, still top 5. I don't see anybody from really gonna come down. Coming up on 30 laps to go here, though, momentarily. It looks like it is going to be on the 70, self-spun. Oh, kind of seen that one there in the replay there. A lot of people said I could be an admin because of the way I look at things, but, man, I don't know, that's tough. That is tough, because you really have to, you know, call it as fair as you can, but, you know, it's... All right, so we got some waiver rounds here, too. Like, Scott Negus got a waiver round. Still rolling around the track here. All right, here we go. Shane on the loud pedal, greens out. Everybody on the loud pedal. 30 laps to go here tonight. This is where things could get a little bit more on the wild side. And I don't mean wild as in one of the drivers here. Wild Child, as he's called. I think everybody knows who that is. I think are going to get pretty wild here. Shane Still leading, though. Get back here to the side-by-side. Brett Meeks, Billy Snodgrass, Benny Hogan, Michael LePay right behind him under fire by Brandon Kiger. We do have some battling going on. Side-by-side. These guys duking it out. Nice run. Nice comeback for Billy, though, after, you know, everything that, you know, he had to deal with here tonight. And he's not done yet. Still side by side with a 66. Riley Duncan, Michael LePay, Jeffrey Bayless, Sean Patrick. Zach Hogan right behind them. Ooh, speed drop from the 93, but it's all right. Nice comeback by Riley. After the lap 118, Yellow received the EO well. He's up into the 8th spot now. We know he's fast. Oh, Billy and Brett going at it. Man, these two door to door. Whoa! Billy got loose. Oh, man, that's going to hurt. Here comes the 7 of Benny Hogan. Oh, out of the corner, door to door, Billy and Benny. Ooh. I don't think they're done yet. Oh, 3 wide. Oh, this is not going to end well. They better save it. That's going to hurt Benny. He's going to go back. 20 to go, guys. Oh, man. Zach Hogan, Kenny Tripp, John Jr., or JJ, as Steven calls him. Neck and neck here. Shane Colemeyer up front. Hey, Bellamy, Gerard Lawrence. Top 3 at the moment. Ooh, getting a little dicey back here around Kiger, LePay, Snodgrass again. Even Kenny Tripp under some fire here. Or Zach Hogan, John Jr. So we got some battles still heating up again. 16 laps to go. It'll be 15 to go there here as soon as it updates. Winding them down here. Trying to keep an eye on the battles. That's really what I'm trying to keep an eye on. Right now, not really too worried about Shane per se. I mean, Clay is right there behind him, but Clay's not really pressing the issue at the moment. Right now, I'm more worried about the side-by-side battles because of, well, really anything and everything that could happen in a heartbeat. Kind of why I'm really staying around, you know, Riley and Brandon, Billy, Sean, Michael, John Jr., Kenny, kind of staying right here. That's really where the side-by-side is going on right now. 11 laps to go. It'll be 10 to go there at the line. Does Shane have enough? Or has Clay saved enough tires? Check their run here at about 47 laps between, with them. John Patrick's only been out here 25 laps. John Jr. 26 laps. We do have some drivers that have the fresher tires, but there are enough laps. That's going to be the big thing. Alec Carroll, Tyler Smith, real quick battle back here. I mean, it was so quick by the time I got back here, it was over with. They are going to have to watch, Sean Patrick and John Jr. Next week we'll have the team points pulled up. Totally forgot to grab them here tonight because I am so not used to them having teams. So we'll have that for everybody next week for round number 3 at IRP, I believe it is. Go ahead and bring that up here real quick for everybody. The schedule once again here at IRP. IRP for round number 3. Right, 4 to go. Coming to 3 to go here at the line. The top 3 kind of broke away. Brett Meeks, a little bit of a gap there between him, Riley Duncan, Brandon Kiger. And still have the battle here, though. Billy Snodgrass right behind him. 85-97. Oh, wow. 99 to the inside. 2 laps to go. Oh, now they don't want to be the cause of a yellow. White flag in the air. One more time around. Here we go, folks. One more lap here tonight. And it's going to be Shane Colmeyer, unless he drastically messes it up. And Shane going to win round number 2. Clay in second. And Gerard going to grab the final podium spot. Brent Meeks in 4th. And Riley Duncan rounding out the top 5. We'll get Shane, Clay, and Gerard up here for the MaxspeedTV Postal Race Show. We'll have a talk to them. That was a solid race here tonight. Man, that was a good race. And as we see, Shane Colmeyer going to burn it up here on the front stretch here already. Bringing it home into victory lane. And, of course, next week he'll have to start in the back if he makes the feature race. So hang on just a second, and we'll get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV Post-Race Show. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back. Well, alrighty, folks. Well, we've caught up with our top three here tonight. We're going to pull up our third place here this evening. Gerard Lawrence there. Gerard, you started in third, finished third. You led 6 laps out here tonight. Man, it was a great race. I mean, we had some yellows, but, you know, with 28 cars out here on 5 flags, you're going to have some, but, you know, green flag runs out here. Hard battles out there here tonight. Man, talk about your run out there in the Warp Designs, or Mind Warp Designs, I should say, 27 car. And, you know, how you feeling out there, buddy? Man, talk about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was a good night overall. Thought we had a chance to win. You know, after the last set of pit stops, I realized that wasn't going to happen. I burned my stuff up pretty early on in that run, and then just coasted home to a third place. Just happy I didn't get past, you know, happy I'm on the podium.
I mean, yeah, it's good points tonight. Of course, you know, it doesn't make it any easier with the heats and then the Consi and all, you know, everything. Try to get in on the heat races, you know. It doesn't make it any easier with everything that you have to do prior to the feature race. I mean, you really got to be careful at the start of Heat 1, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, you know, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Third place, man. We got IRP for round number 3. You know, what do you got for IRP? What do you got for these guys going into next week, buddy? Talk about IRP.
Like this place, it's one of my better tracks on the iRacing service. Last time I went there with Palms, I won. So hoping after a couple years to go back to victory lane there and, you know, just see what happens.
All right. Well, yeah, we won't know until we get there, buddy. So, you know, awesome job out here tonight. Good points tonight, by the way. Awesome job, man. Final thought, shout-outs, thanks. You want to give before you go celebrate third here tonight?
Yeah, I want to start out by thanking the driver of the 26 car. About halfway through the race, while I was leading and he was in 20th, he told me I needed to learn how to drive. So I took that to heart and, you know, brought it home P3. So a huge shout out to him. Want to thank everybody on my team. Honestly, we got a great group of guys here. You know, we've got 2 past champions, one of the fastest competitors in Benny, and 2 really good up and coming guys in Zach and Jeff. So a huge shout out to them. As always, Mind Warp Designs. I want to thank you putting on the broadcast, and Matt and Steven for always putting on a good show as well.
Yeah, they do a great job, you know, and, you know, without them too, and of course without, you know, Rex, you know, making the setups, you know, y'all wouldn't have what y'all have. So it takes everybody, yeah, including y'all as drivers. I personally want to thank everybody, all the drivers that come out here and, you know, try to put on the best show that y'all possibly can. It's always great to come out here and be like, all right, what's going to happen tonight? Because you just never know.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for reminding me. I also want to forget Rex. Not forget, jeez. I want to thank Rex.
You want to forget, you want to forget Rex?
No, definitely don't want to forget Rex. I want to thank him. He does an awesome job with these setups, so huge shout out to him as well.
Yeah. All righty, Char, go celebrate third. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, Clay Bellamy. Clay started second, finished second, so I think I'm seeing a pattern here with you and Gerard. Gerard started third, finished third. You started second, finished second, but, you know, I got to say, man, it was a crazy race. Awesome race out there here tonight, man. A lot of good things happened, and some bad for some, unfortunately. But man, talk about your race overall here tonight, bud.
Yeah, so second race in Palms, I didn't think I did too bad. I think was really good at the beginning, and kind of fell back to 6th on that start. Couldn't really get in line, and then just started riding, and that green flag pit stop didn't go well with me either. I kind of had a strategy, just didn't work out. But there at the end, that last restart, I knew I could get by Gerard after that second to last restart. But then I just tried to start running down Shane, and I think I burnt my stuff up too early, and I just couldn't run with him at the end.
So you kind of did the same thing Gerard did. Just kind of got on a little bit too hard, burnt your tires up, and couldn't really get up there. You just was leveled out there in second, basically.
Yes, sir. Just couldn't get the job done tonight, but next week we're gonna try it again.
Oh, IRP, buddy, talk about it. Round 3. How do you feel about it?
Be honest with you, I suck there.
Nah, I've heard that before.
I can't get out the way fast enough. But
You'll do all right. Go ahead.
just gonna hope for the best. I know the setup be good. I run a little bit of official there and just wasn't no good, but I didn't get many practice laps, so hadn't really ran there much. But going to next week with a big run.
All right, Clay, I gotta ask. Are you from the South?
I am. I'm from South Carolina.
Yeah, I can hear the Southern accent. Definitely can hear it. So, well, you know, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. I mean, P2, good points tonight, man. Can't take that away from you. IRP next week, man. Do you have any final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate your P2, bud?
Yeah, I just gotta thank Billy Snodgrass and Jason Snodgrass. They helped me get through all my league races, and I know Billy didn't have a very good restart at the end, but Jason definitely helped me on with strategy, with fuel and everything. But overall, a good night.
Yeah, overall great night, Clay. You know, go into next week, you know, take it one lap at a time, one car at a time, and you know, I know you'll have Billy and Jason there to help. So, go celebrate second here tonight. Get ready for IRP next week, and we'll see what happens there, buddy. Awesome job.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. And we all know it's Matt's favorite.
Yes, sir.
Shane, well, it didn't take you long, man, to grab your first win. Round number 2. Awesome job. Yeah, of course, next week you'll have to start in the back. But we'll get to that here in a minute. Let's talk about tonight. You know, it was a crazy, crazy race out there. You know, green flag pit stops. We did have some yellows, but that's kind of typical. I mean, you're going to have those at short tracks. But, man, talk about it. Your run, you know, how you manage traffic out here tonight and, you know, how you manage pit road as well. We've, you know, heard that a couple of drivers made mistakes. So, how did your pit stop go? And, you know, got to hear from you.
The race was interesting. I felt like I should have pitted at the start of the race, but I decided just to stay out because I felt like we were saving a lot of fuel with those early cautions. And made my way up there. Kenny and Benny were holding me up a little bit, but I understand why. I mean, we're racing. We're all about the same speed at that point, but got to their outside and just blew away after that. had to change my pit road entry a little because Kenny had an extra lap on me for fuel. Somehow came out in front of all of them, and that one caution came out, stayed out. Thought that was the best move to go if we would have had a caution about 30 laps later, which we did. And just set sail from there. Went about 80% and just maintained the 5/10 lead I had.
Oh, you had Clay and Gerard and even, you know, Brett Riley up there with you, and Billy was making his way back up toward the front, too. You know, at one point, everybody was kind of really right there together. Was you worried about, you know, Clay and Gerard here coming down to the, you know, toward the end of the race, you know, with them being, you know, as close as they were? Was you concerned at all, any at all?
Clay a little bit. If it was like a 15 lap sprint to the end of the race, I would have been a little bit worried. And then Billy, I was the most worried about. He was lining up 4th there in the last 2 restarts, and I mainly chose the inside because Billy would have started behind me and he probably would have had a good run. Decided to let him figure that out on his own.
Hey, you gotta throw the wrench in the pot sometime, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, awesome job out here tonight, man. Of course, you know, 2 races down, 2 different winners. IRP next week for round number 3. So, do you think you can go back to back?
That track should be bulldozed and turned into a Walmart.
You don't like IRP, do you?
No, I'll most likely probably talk to you, let's say Myrtle Beach maybe. So 3 weeks from now?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait, no, Southern National. I'll see you in Victory Lane.
All right. So you honestly don't think you'll win next week?
Hell no. That track is horrible.
Well, we will see Shane in Victory Lane next week, folks. Because I've heard that before. So
for sure, no Southern National, you'll see me.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out. Well, awesome job, Shane, here tonight, grabbing the victory, man. I know you've got a few final thought, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory out here tonight. So, Mike's yours.
Me, myself, and I, and then I also want to thank Kirsten and Cortland for just talking to me during the whole race. Kirsten for being kind of a spotter. He still doesn't have his PC yet, so hopefully he'll have it by next week.
Oh, wow. Well, let's hope he gets that done and get out here and race and have some fun, So, alrighty, Shane, but anything else?
Nope, time to party.
Alrighty, buddy, go celebrate your win, and we'll see you next week, bud.
Yep, see ya.
See ya. All right, well, that is Shane Kohlmeyer down there grabbing the victory out here tonight. Awesome job by Shane. Awesome job by everybody out here tonight. The final tally, 5 cautions for 27 laps. That's the final tally that we've got here tonight on our yellows. So, just awesome job by everybody out here this evening. Let's get down here to the unofficial results. Beginning of the admin stuff they've got to do after the race. Of course, tomorrow night they'll do their race review, but that's all on them. We don't do that over here. So, tonight, Shane Kohlmeyer grabbing his first win of the season here tonight. Awesome job awesome job by Shane there on the win. Clay Bellamy, they're in second. Gerard Lawrence third. Brett Meeks fourth. Riley Duncan fifth. Billy Snodgrass, last week's winner, did make it back up there into the 6th spot, trying to go back to back. But hey, good points night for Billy there, making it from the back to the front after the EOL. Brandon Kiger in 7th. John Jr. in 8th. Sean Patrick in 9th. And Kenny Tripp 10th. So Kenny come back after the EOL and grabbed the top 10. Michael LePay at 11th. Zach Hogan in 12th. Jeffrey Bayless 13th. Scott Negus 14th. Benny Hogan in 15th. Alec Carroll in 16th. Justin Phipps 17th. Tyler Smith 18th. Ryan Cole 19th. And Dwayne Worley in 20th. Luis Flowers 21st. Mark Keeler 22nd. John Brancasio 23rd. Cortland Herman 24th. Trace Gaskins 25th, J.J. McRae 26th, Mike Sukup 27th, and John Canizaro Sr. in 28th. But again, our winner here tonight, Shane Kohlmeyer, grabbing the victory here tonight at Five Flags Speedway. Tomorrow night, we'll be in action 8:45 Eastern. 7:45 Central, right here on MaxspeedTV. The Grow Masters Downforce Racing Next Gen Cup Series. Round number 8 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Night race, 140 laps. Should be a good race tomorrow night. Stay tuned for that one. Hopefully we see everybody back out here tomorrow. Komatsu down there at the end. So, just catching the last lap. Well, go back and watch the whole race, Komatsu, man. It was a great race. So, but that's going to do it here tonight for MaxspeedTV and the Pro American Late Model Series. Until next time, tomorrow night, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.